From an objective viewpoint, it's really difficult to argue against the idea that Cardano is leaps and bounds ahead of its competition. There's no need to burden ourselves with doubts and fears as to the obstacles that may bar our progress, when so much thought and consideration has gone into the design and infrastructure. Aviation and military-grade high-assurance secure programming language forming the base layer code, check Haskell. The most sophisticated consensus mechanism, check Ouroboros. Tech that enables the system to upgrade seamlessly without halting or disrupting the blockchain, check the hard fork combinator. Need an innovation fund? We've got the largest decentralized version in Catalyst. Interoperability to fuel adoption, check EVM sidechains. Self-custody liquid staking implemented and functioning perfectly. Programming language to attract institutions and big business, check Marlowe. High throughput DApp accelerator and super fast payment settlement, check Hydra. Not to mention self-sovereign identity with Atala prism, and a portal into Web3 with lace.io. The list just keeps going on, from the scientific and mathematically proven tech, environmentally superior proof of stake, the moral vision of delivering a world operating system to benefit a global population, to a governance and decentralization strategy that surpasses anything being produced industry-wide. All driven by the most passionately relentless community in all of crypto. With all considered, it seems Cardano is always 3 steps ahead of the game. Welcome back for today's installment of Cardano Insights, delivering a fast-paced bite-sized roundup of the all-important Cardano news and ecosystem content from the past 24 hours. So join me as I explore exactly what's been happening at the very pulse of Cardano. So let's get straight into it. For a long while, Charles and Cardano have been criticised for their vision of Africa. For many in crypto, the idea of banking the unbanked, connecting the unconnected, and building up blockchain infrastructure in this region held no economic value to the short-term gain of the when-moon crypto holders, and as a result never really resonated with the broader crypto enthusiast. True to form, Cardano never wavered in this respect, and the mission in Africa remains one of the top priorities for Charles, World Mobile, Meld, and many other projects all working towards this common goal of levelling the economic and geographic playing field in connecting users to a system that's transparent, fair, and full of opportunity. Well, if you needed any confirmation that the mainstream opinion may be aligning to that of Cardano's, take a look at this tweet from CZ of Binance. He wrote, "Africa is primed for crypto adoption. 10 to 20% banked. Need financial access and inclusion. Blockchain provides that with a smartphone." World Mobile were quick to add, "We're on the same page. Connect the unconnected, bank the unbanked." And Charles also added this tweet with the caption, "Let's go." In my opinion, the mission of Cardano in Africa is going to be a success regardless. Where there's an underlying need matched with a relentless desire to fulfill that need, it undoubtedly will result in a pretty unstoppable force. But I guess mainstream acknowledgement like this from CZ would definitely help in spreading the awareness to a wider audience that may not have previously thought about this concept or the importance of it. As always, I'll keep you updated on all things Cardano and projects building to deliver a brighter, more inclusive future for Africa. Now check out this really underrated tweet from IOHK's CTO Romain Pellerin. He wrote, "Dear crypto community, the nature of a decentralized ecosystem itself makes the concept of saviour irrelevant. I really like and echo the sentiment here. A vast amount of the world's biggest problems are based on economic and geographic factors as a result of systems that lack inclusivity. When decentralized systems are distributed globally and can be accessed by anyone without prejudice, the opportunities are endless." That's what I took away from it anyway. Let me know your thoughts in the comments about CZ's and Roman's tweet. Now, it wouldn't be a normal day in Cardano without some kind of misinformation or an attempt at spreading some FUD our way. Check out this tweet from Thorchain Bull, who has a fairly large following on Twitter. He made the claim that most Cardano smart contracts are incompatible with the new Vassal update and will have to be rewritten, and he added, "You can't make this profanity up." Firstly, if you've been following any of the development updates, you'll be well aware that regression testing for Plutus version 1 dApps has been completed with no issues found. This means after mainnet, if dApps remain on version 1, they'll run as normal. If however they want to take advantage of the new SIPs, then they'll need to adjust their code. Hence why a lot of the performance enhancements will come in the weeks and months after Vassal, as more developers implement these changes. As expected, the Cardano community came out in full force in an attempt to educate this factually incorrect statement, the best of which came from our very own Tim Harrison, who wrote, "Current dApps built using Plutus version 1 will be compatible after the Vassal upgrade, and all will benefit from pipelining network upgrade. Developers wishing to take full advantage of Plutus version 2 features after the upgrade will need to use them in their dApps. Welcome to software, Thor." Charles also chimed in with, "The entire reason we built the half-full combinator and Plutus versioning is to ensure this doesn't happen. It's incredible to see the FUD and stupidity from Twitter trolls, but that's life. After the half-full combinator event, all contracts will still function." It seems every day we find endless examples of the misinformed or Cardano haters attempting to mislead their audience, or generally making incorrect statements. As I always maintain, be careful where you get your information from, and always make sure it's your responsibility to verify before accepting it as fact. My opinion on all of this? Roll on Vassal and let the haters hate. Now we take a quick look into the Pavia metaverse and specifically an update on their builder tool. Currently the tool has been made available to the first cohort of users and will soon be opened up to a second cohort for further testing. This is how Pavia are currently collecting feedback to improve the builder process. They gave us this 3-minute demo of the builder tool in action, and from what I can see it looks extremely user friendly, which I guess is key if you want to enable mass participation when it comes to users building out infrastructure in the Pavia metaverse. Currently the builder tool itself has over 3,000 assets, with the ability to also import custom assets to further improve the builder experience. In terms of the application, it looks to be a great mix between more advanced options and a drag and drop process, so real easy to start arranging your scene if you had limited experience. All assets can be placed, height width adjusted, rotated and removed in just a few simple commands. As your scene is taking shape, you can also drop into the first person walk around mode and navigate the area to get a feel for the environment that you're constructing. Whilst it's real early in terms of the metaverse, this was a great insight to see how users will be able to interact and implement our ideas when constructing buildings, rooms and scenes in Pavia. If you're interested, go check the link in the description and see the builder tool in action. Now we all know of Catalyst being the innovation fund of the Cardano ecosystem, but did you know that there's a Catalyst research tool? Brought to us by Lido Nation, you can use this tool to browse all previous and current fund proposals. Within the dashboard you can see the total proposals put forward, the amount that were funded, and also check the status on those that are completed. When searching previous Catalyst rounds, you can also see the total dollar value awarded in each fund. When reviewing the current Fund 9 proposals, the tool also enables you to bookmark the proposals to compile a list of the ones that interest you, making it easy to refer back to before deciding to vote. Each proposal details a short description, amount of fund requested, a community advisor rating, and a link to the main proposal at idea scale. In terms of making navigating fund proposals more user-friendly and promoting a high level of participation, I think it's a great tool. Definitely go check it out and it's linked in the description. Recently we discussed ADA Handle's Catalyst Fund 9 proposal, which included the introduction of sub-handles and personalization. Yesterday they released this Medium article explaining exactly how personalization will change the way owners navigate Cardano and outlines the further functionality of cross-chain compatibility. Personalization will create a very familiar social experience that we're used to today in the Web 2 world, except entirely on the Cardano blockchain. This means as you navigate different dApps from blockchain gaming, DeFi and NFT marketplaces, not only will you have your handle on display, but other custom information, like your favourite NFT profile pictures, email, phone numbers, etc. The specific information that exists on a handle is entirely optional and down to the user. This allows the option for users to either streamline their social presence with the same handle and same profile picture with other information across different applications, or segment them using different handles for different dApps, much like the Web 2 world. For example, at present, we can for instance remain anonymous on Twitter, but use our real identities on Instagram and Facebook. This can be a reality with the build out of personalization. With nearly 45,000 unique wallet holders holding an ADA handle, the handle standard is the largest naming alternative on Cardano. This consequently will make the personalization benchmark the largest working implementation towards digital identity on Cardano. The ADA handles team have made it clear that this is a large undertaking in terms of the technical build out and will enable a multitude of new features or use cases outside of personalization. Implementing personalization into the handle standard will make it able to extend into further functionality such as single sign-on authentication for dApps, encrypted datasets for user-controlled information sharing, NFT gallery displays and a whole lot more. I've linked the article on both ADA handle proposals in the description. Now yesterday we covered in detail the Ouroboros family and touched on the EVM sidechains and its impact in bringing in Solidity developers to our ecosystem. But what about bringing in large financial institutions and businesses who want to participate in the Cardano ecosystem that don't have a deep understanding of programming and various coding languages? Cardano always seems to have a solution, in this case Marlowe. It's been designed to be used by someone who is an expert in the field of financial contracts or business, but does not have programming skills or vast experience, enabling them to build contracts visually and in more traditional code. Financial institutions, for example, can use it to develop and deploy custom instruments for their customers and clients. The Marlowe language itself can be embedded in any language, offering the choice of editors depending on the preference and skill set. JavaScript, for example, offers the most flexibility with speed of use and thriving ecosystem, while Haskell is a functioning programming language with its own established ecosystem and solid testing framework. Marlowe can interact with real-world data such as oracles, and the participants in the contract make choices within the contract flow to determine what happens both on and off-chain, such as in a wallet. Marlowe is blockchain agnostic. It enables the expression of smart contracts on top of an account-based model such as Ethereum, and on the extended unspent transaction output model of Cardano. This has been designed as an industry-scale solution, and contracts written in Marlowe can be integrated on Cardano or any alternative blockchain. This is a big piece of the wider Cardano strategy to attract businesses and institutions of all sizes, and it's certainly going to play a major role in wide-scale adoption of the blockchain. So that's it for another installment of Cardano Insights. I hope you enjoyed today's video and found value in the content, and if you did, then please be sure to comment, like, share and subscribe. It really helps in getting the channel out to a wider audience, and importantly, spreading those good Cardano vibes. We'll be back soon with your daily roundup, and until then, thanks for watching, have a great day, and as always, keep it Cardano.